Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of HMF Live. My name is Tanya and I am the head coach and founder of Team Hustle to Muscle Fitness. I am a Beachbody coach and have been for a couple years now, and through my journey of using Beachbody products have been able to lose over 75 pounds. And that's where my passion for this comes from, and my passion for wanting to help other people reach their health and fitness goals, because I struggled, I didn't have a coach, and so I want to be able to help people so they can have a better experience than I did trying to do this on my own. So welcome to the show. I am super glad that you're here, and I appreciate you for tuning in, whether it's here live or whether it's later after the video has recorded and posted. So I can see that my connection is weak, so I apologize for that. I just never know when my internet's going to be great or not. So few housekeeping items, and then I'll get into tonight's topic of recommitting to my own health and fitness journey. So it is November, if you can believe that. I hope you had a happy Halloween yesterday. Hope you aren't in a sugar coma from all of the candy, or in a sugar coma now from candy today left over from your kids trick-or-treating or whatnot. But anyway, so we're in November, which means we are now moving forward towards Thanksgiving, which is crazy. We've only got 2 months. I think it's something like 61 days or something left of 2016, which is crazy. Feels like the year just started. But stay tuned later in this month, probably in the next week or two. I will do an episode about how to stay healthy or how to have a healthy Thanksgiving. So, but let's get into stuff going on in Team Hustle to Muscle Fitness. As always, we have a lot of good stuff going on, a lot of opportunities for our current team members and for people who would like to join the community. We're all about health, fitness, happiness, and trying to do all that, maintaining a balanced life. So that can be a struggle. I know that from personal experience. And so we try to help one another in finding whatever balance means for you. So here's what's going on. This week is prep week for the November Fitness Accountability Group, also known as a challenge group. It is the Get the Gym Sweats, Not the Meat Sweats challenge. And that was inspired by Friends, if you guys have seen that episode with Joey at Thanksgiving where he talks about, oh no, here come the meat sweats. So we're all about getting the gym sweats, whether it's at the gym or at your home gym. And really all it is about working out, healthy eating, supporting one another. So that way the only stuffed turkey at Thanksgiving is the one on the table and not the one sitting at the table. So just putting that out there. Anyway, we're in prep week for that this week, which means that we officially kick off with our programs and all that good jazz on Monday the 7th. Hi, Gary. Thanks for joining, even though you're in the other room. So I will say there is still time if you would like to join the group. You can still, he really likes all of those buttons. You can still join, especially using Beachbody On Demand and the digital options. You may not get your program by the time we start, like DVD package, but you can access it through Beachbody On Demand, so you can still get started. So if you would like to join, that's going to be the month of November. Everybody that joins will get access to a healthy Thanksgiving cookbook. It'll be a digital format, but you will have access to that, everybody that joins the group. So that's one reason to join. The other thing I want to also announce is that this week, today, kicks off the official launch of Core to Force, which is a brand new MMA style, kickboxing style of at-home fitness program. It's a 30-day program, and it's all about mixed martial arts, but also using your core, training your core, your resistance, your cardio, all of that without picking up one piece of equipment. So I've done a sneak peek a couple of times and I'm looking forward to it. I am hoping to order mine within the next couple of days, and that's going to be my program for the next at least 30 days. I might do November, December with that. I'll get into more of that later. So Core to Force, there's lots of great promo offers. If that's something that you would like to do, maybe you want to join me, or you'd like to try it even out on your own, let me know. I can hook you up with some pretty good deals as it's launching today. So yeah, pretty excited for that one. Let's see, what else we got going on? Later this month, it'll actually be towards the end of the month, I'll do my 5-day clean eating group again. However, in November, in honor of Thanksgiving. I actually do a 5-day healthy Thanksgiving leftovers challenge. So we take a lot of that leftover turkey, even some of the cranberry sauce, all that kind of stuff, and I show you some ways that you can have different types of leftovers that taste great and are much better for you than just having more of the same plate of like turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, etc., etc. So if that's something that you would like to participate in, let me know, because that's free to join. It's just a matter of having your leftovers and then also getting any additional groceries that you might need for that challenge. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great way to kind of help get over the Thanksgiving indulge over stuff, you know how it goes. So also later this month, there will be the annual Team Beachbody holiday sale. They take a lot of their programs like P90X, Insanity Asylum, clothing, gear, all that kind of stuff, and they have a huge markdown. I've bought like P90X Plus and stuff like that in the past. I think that's how I got Insanity Asylum, actually. So that's going to start on the 21st and go through the 29th, but I can tell you that a lot of those deals are gone by the 29th. So if you would like to be notified when that is available, let me know, because I will notify people in my personal exclusive community. If you're not a part of that, though, you will need to let me know if you would like to be notified. So you can do that by dropping a comment or messaging me, comment below this video. So those are kinds of things that I got going on in the most immediate future. I will say that December will be most likely the Little Black Dress Challenge. And so if you would like to be a part of that, hit me up, because that's always going to be a lot of fun as we work towards, you know, New Year's Eve and little black dresses if you're a lady, or tux, I guess, maybe if you want to look good in a tux, maybe a little 007 or something. I don't know. I'm not a dude. But anyway, so I'm going to be putting together some extra special offers for the month of November. And so I will make that announcement as I get the details hashed out. So be looking for that maybe later this week. So, but that's what's coming up in the month of November for Team Hustle to Muscle Fitness. We've got lots of good stuff going on, as always. And you're always welcome to join the community. So, okay, let's talk about tonight's topic, recommitting. This is me recommitting to my own health and fitness journey. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, what are you talking about? Aren't you committed to your journey? Well, yes, I am, of course. I do live a healthy lifestyle, but does that mean I'm perfect? Not even close. And so if you follow me a little bit, I've talked about it a little bit on this page, even previous HMF episodes. But if you follow me on my personal page, you probably see a little bit more about some of the stuff I've been posting, especially today. It's been a rough, kind of an emotional last couple of days. And I'm not really talking about that tonight. I'm just letting you know that, you know, mentally, emotionally, I have been struggling a little bit, and I've been struggling over the last few months, like the end of summer and into fall. I just mentally haven't been totally with it. So, you know, I have been getting my workouts in. But even that, I would say my workouts I've been getting in like 90% of the time, 85% of the time, you know, over the last few weeks, especially. I've missed a few more here and there, either because of, I've been, you know, my schedule, and I didn't take the time to put it into my schedule or prioritize it, or I've been, even this last week, seemed to be fighting a little bit of cold, so I took some time off to let my body recover that way. But some of it's just been a mental sort of fog. And even as my fitness schedule has suffered, my nutrition has suffered even more. You know, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate, when you're kind of in that funk, eating healthy isn't always the first thing on your mind, and certainly cooking is the last thing really that you want to do. It's so much easier to just sit on the couch and eat cereal or something, which I don't even have cereal in my house, but you know what I mean? Like something quick and easy, not always the best option for you. So that's sort of what's been going on with me over the last few months. Have had my Shakeology every day, because that's, honestly, that's a really easy meal. So at the very least, I get that in, which has probably helped me. I'd probably be a lot worse if I didn't have that, to be quite honest. But, you know, lots of extra carbs. I ain't even gonna lie. Like you fixators or you fixers out there, you know what I'm talking about. Like mucho yellow containers. And so I have been feeling it, you know, not as energized, more sluggish. Sleep hasn't been as great, more bloated. I know I've gained a few pounds more over my normal range. I can feel my clothes are tighter, and I can see it in the mirror. You know, it's not just in here. I can actually see it. Now, if any of you are like me, or at least how I used to be, when I'd see somebody who might be my size now, you know, when I was bigger, and they would talk about like, oh, I feel so fat or bloated or whatever, and I'd be like, skinny bitch, shut the hell up. But a few things. One, I've learned that even that is a form of body shaming, and so I'm really working hard to not have that gut reaction. You know, you can body shame someone who is thin the same way you can someone who is fat or overweight or whatever you want to call it, or skinny or whatever. So I try not to do that at all, for that reason. But you know, that also I've learned is me projecting my own jealousy, insecurity, whatever onto them. You know, I don't know, if this is me when I was bigger, I didn't know that person who might be thin, you know, maybe they worked really hard to get there. Maybe they have a health condition, they can't even gain weight. You know, maybe they're struggling to gain weight while I'm struggling to lose weight. So I really, you know, I'd be speaking out of turn whenever I'd say that, really. And I wouldn't want anyone to be like, when I was bigger especially, like, oh, you fat cow. Like, body shaming goes both ways. So just wanted to side note, soapbox, end rant. Anyway, so my health and fitness have kind of dipped in a few different ways. And so, as I mentioned, Core de Force is coming out, or is out now, available today. And I'm going to use that as my ticket. I'm going to use that as my rebirth, if you will, my recommitment to myself. You know, I devote a lot of time helping others, and I have no problems doing that. And I've learned, as I've been doing some self-reflection over the last few weeks or few days, that the people that I seem to attract, my tribe, if you will, tend to be the people who are probably like me and have problems putting themselves first. Now, I have gotten much, much better about that over the years. But even still, I have a tendency to like make sure that, you know, like my dogs are okay, to make sure that Gary's okay, to make sure my challengers, my team, my coaches, make sure that they're okay, my work and my students and all that kind of stuff. And so sometimes, you know, my nutrition takes the hit, or my schedule and not getting my workout in takes the hit. And so I've realized a lot of people in my exclusive community, a lot of people in my tribe are the same. A lot of them are parents maybe, and they put their kids and they put their husbands or wives first. Or they are, you know, like career folks like I am, and they put their jobs first and their responsibilities at their work. And so I'm using Core de Force as my way of setting new goals. Sorry about that. I'm using Core de Force as a way to set new goals, because I've kind of been floundering even in that area, not really having something to work towards. And as my way to rededicate myself to my health and fitness, and to be all in instead of this kind of 1 foot out, 1 foot in the fridge sort of deal. And so my goal is to be like infomercial status by the end of Core de Force, either at the end of 30, 60, maybe even 90 days if I have to repeat it a few times. But I'm not going to miss a workout. I guess if I get sick, that might be one thing, but I'm going to do everything I can to stay healthy. So I'm not going to miss a workout. I'm going to make sure I plan every workout. And I'm going to obviously drink my Shakeology every day. That one's a no-brainer. That one's easy. I do that already. But the hard one is going to be the nutrition. I'm going to make sure that my nutrition is on point. And I'm not going to lie, I am going to allow myself to enjoy Thanksgiving. Like, I make the food, so I know how good it is. So I'm going to do the turkey and the stuffing and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to plan for it, which means I'm working out and drinking tons of water. And my meals leading up to, even the morning of, and after that are all going to be like healthy, legit, on point. So that way Thanksgiving dinner doesn't do that much damage, if any at all. So that's my plan. And I'm going to be infomercial ready. Like, my results are going to be off the hook. So I'm excited for this program. I've spent too much time over the last few months doing like these, well, for me, I should say, they might not be easy for someone else, but for me, where I'm at in my fitness journey now, some of these programs I've been doing the last few months have been too easy. They might have been fun and they might have been good for different reasons. They kept me active, like Country Heat. It was fun, but it wasn't the challenge I needed. And part of the reason that I decided to do it was because I want to be able to best guide my clients and say, I did this and this is what worked, this is what I found, etc. And I did 3-week yoga retreat. And although that was, you know, a fairly easy program for me too, it was good for my flexibility and my balance and kind of getting back to that. But it wasn't the mental challenge really for me that I needed. And then of course, October, I did a little bit of size and kind of dabbled this and this. So it wasn't real structured. And I've noticed that I struggle when that happens, when I do that to myself. So I learned a lot about myself over the last few months. And so I'm looking forward to Core de Force because it's the one workout I've been able to preview. You know, I sweat a ton. I worked out. I was sore afterwards. So I know it's going to be a challenge. I've seen other people's results from the test group and they're amazing in just 30 days or 60 days. So I'm excited, you know, and it's a chance for me to really have that goal, keep it in front of me, and keep on point. You know, I'm not going to let myself get carried away at holiday parties and things like that. I'm going to plan ahead. I've told my challengers this, and I need to listen to my own advice. When you plan, or when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And I need to do that exact same thing. And I've been doing challenge groups, and I've been helping my customers along, but I feel like I haven't been walking the talk. And that's my bad. I can't expect, and I've said it before, I can't expect my challenge to do something I'm not willing to do. So it's time for me to put up or shut up. I'm going to be doing this. That way I can tell my challengers, hey, I'm struggling, but this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm getting over it. So then that way I can help them realize that they can get through the struggles too. And the holidays does not have to be about crazy ass weight gain. So I'm excited. Well, plus I like kickboxing, MMA type stuff. Like I loved Les Mills Combat. So I'm excited for a new mixed martial art type of boxing workout. And so I'm excited. And even though I've been going through a lot of kind of emotional stress, I'm really looking forward to Core de Force being a way for me to deal and cope and really work through some of that stress and, you know, start changing my mindset, start feeling better about myself again, start feeling strong again, not just physically, but mentally. That's really where I feel like I'm weak right now. So that's kind of it. I'm excited. I'm going to get mine ordered this week. I'm going to start it on Monday. And I probably will even have to start it on Beachbody On Demand because I'm guessing I won't have my package by next Monday, but that's okay. I'm totally cool with Beachbody On Demand. You guys have seen me post. I freaking love that. It's such a great system. So what about you? You know, when you watch this, of course you can respond, but are you ready? Are you willing to commit or recommit, start wherever you're at, your journey to better health, better fitness? I hope so. And if you are and you're looking for somebody, I know I need the accountability. I need people keeping me on track, you know. And I've kind of expressed some of my own frustrations with Gary, and he's willing to, you know, support me however I might need that. But what about you? Who's with me? Who's willing to take on the challenge with me? Like I said, Core de Force is going to be a lot of fun. And there's a modifier too. So for those of you who might be brand new to fitness or brand new to kickboxing style workouts, there's a modifier. So don't let that scare you off. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to get my program. So you're going to be seeing a lot of reviews from me. I'm going to be doing my before weight and measurements this weekend. And for me, I have a feeling it's not going to be very pretty, but I'm going to let that, instead of that letting that discourage me, I'm going to let that motivate me and fuel me to do better, to do more, and to get the results that I want. Like I said, I want to be infomercial ready. Like come next year at Summit or whenever they film the infomercial, I want to be on that. I want to be on that shit so you can see me on TV with my results. That's my goal. That's my goal. So, all right, I'm gonna end this because I think my battery's kind of low. We're right around 20 minutes, which is about what I like to try and keep this at. So if you want to commit, recommit, start your journey, and you want to do it with me, we can keep each other supported and accountable. I would love that. Totally love that. So drop a comment below in the video or send me a message and I can hook you up with the ways that we can keep each other on point. So Thanksgiving is not going to be about weight gain. It's going to be about being healthier going into the holidays. So, all right, y'all, I hope that you maybe found this something you could relate to or inspiring, motivating to get started. I don't know. So yeah, that's going to be what my November, December at least looks like. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this to be maybe some inspiration for you. Know that even as a coach, I still struggle, but I'm always keeping myself as a work in progress. Sometimes I just have to work a little harder to get that progress, but slow progress is better than no progress. Just keep that in mind. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great week, great first week of November, and I will see you next week on HMF Live. Thanks. Bye.